Welcome to the Indie Show.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome to the Cindy Show. She got news, gospel, and a whole lot more. Make sure you hit the like, subscribing button at the door so you can get your drinks and popcorns and enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, and watch the queen speak her mind. She about to go live, so it's about that time. She always speak the truth, never drop no lies. And she always high, bitch, look in her eyes. So like I said before, hit the like, subscribing at the door. And if you're a hater, you keep that shit on the low. I know y'all been waiting a long time, so here we go. So let me introduce y'all to Miss Indy Show. Miss Indy, Miss Indy, Miss Indy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you once again for joining me. Please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe to Miss Indy. Okay, now, as you see, this article is about Ray J. Now, unfortunately, he has been reportedly hospitalized, and he's kind of upset that he hasn't had any visitors or anything like that. Before I get into my commentary, let me go ahead and read what's on the screen for those of you who don't know. The singer and TV personality opened up to TMZ about his current battle with pneumonia. According to the recent statement, Ray J has been hospitalized with pneumonia. The singer, who is currently in a Miami hospital, he opened up to Hollywood Unlocked about his recent health battle. Due to COVID protocols, he has not been able to see his family, he said. But see, this is where it gets a little weird for me. I've been in here all by myself for a week, he said. No family members came to see me, not even my wife. Now, my problem with that is we all know why, not only him, people are not allowed to have visitors in the hospitals these days. And the way he said this to me, and this isn't only the first time, but he seems to put his wife in the public's eye as if she's not a good wife to him. And hey, I don't know that she is. Maybe she isn't. But I just don't know why it always has to be, at the forefront. Even through her last pregnancy, something about he left her stranded allegedly and she had to drive some car all these miles and all this stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. But let's move on. Following a phone call with Ray J, TMZ wrote that it was clear that the singer was not out of the woods yet. He told the outlet that when he first went to the hospital, the doctors assumed that he had COVID. Now, see, there's another problem. Why are people in the hospital assuming anything when you have everything that you need to see what's going on? Why are people just assuming? And not just people, these are people with credentials. He was then placed in the COVID wing of the hospital, which Ray J described as frightening. I'm sure that it was. I thought it was over, he said to TMZ. I started praying, and I knew God is good, so I just kept praying. He was reportedly given 5 COVID tests, which all proved that the singer was negative. He was eventually moved away from the COVID wing. Now, eventually, that leads me to believe even after those 5 tests, he wasn't even immediately moved after that. What was the holdup? First, there's an assumption of something. And now when you find out that your assumption is incorrect, you would think that they will be doing something stat, like removing him off that wing. It doesn't sound like that's what happened. Let's keep going. Even though he's receiving oxygen, Ray J is experiencing difficulty breathing and talking. He says he wakes up at 6 a.m. He feels like he's good and can go home. But by 6:30, things deteriorate and he fears the worst. Ray J asks his fans to pray for him. Brandy, Ray J's sister, recently took to Instagram to show a screenshot of a FaceTime with him. Her brother showed off a new tattoo with Brandy's name on his arm in a photo, and Brandy smiling ear to ear. This is real love. I couldn't ask for a better brother. I love you, best friends. Funny she puts that hashtag best friends. I remember he being Ray J being in her video, and that was the name of her song, Best Friend. At the very end, he's a very young boy, probably, I don't know, 11, 12 or so. And you can see him bouncing around at the end of her video with everybody dancing to that. So now that he's in the hospital, I get it. Feeling isolated. It's a time when you get left in your thoughts. Now, I don't know what other medication that he could possibly be on, but I can see where your mind, can get the best of you, especially in a situation like that. But to feel or to present your wife to the public in a way as if she's not doing all that she can do for him at this moment, I feel it's pretty sad, you know? I'm not saying that she's an angel. I don't keep up with these people like that. I think the last time I saw these two together, he was pushing her into a swimming pool. Okay. And that was even before they were married. So she married him. I think that Ray J was a little immature to be married, just my opinion. I felt like he wanted a family and he wanted to do it the traditional way. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. He wanted to be married. And he did produce beautiful children, he and Princess, and he got what he wanted. The marriage part, I don't know if he's mentally stable enough for that. He seems to run to his family, and particularly his mother, a lot with his marital issues. And it's one thing to be his manager, which she is, and or has been, or at one time, and also Brandy's. She's good at what she does, business wise. I just think as a parent, once your kids are adults, you gotta kind of, yes, lend a listening ear, but jumping in it in the way that she has, and even now today, jumping up, running down, filing divorce papers on behalf of Ray J. If he wanted to divorce his wife, this isn't the first time one or both of them have filed on each other. But if this is something that he wanted to do, why didn't he just wait until he came out of the hospital and do it that way? Does he feel like he's going to drop dead in there and thinking he can get some type of quick divorce and don't want to have nothing? Or is he laying there for the first time? Check it out now. Is he laying there for the first time, not under his own free will, no control? You see, some people have issues with control. He's not able to get up and run around, do what he wants to do. Now, his wife, on the other hand, she can't come see him. So it's very possible that he set up and let his mind play all kind of tricks on him. And he thinking all kind of stuff. She can go everywhere she want to go in this world, but to him. See, and for once, she knows exactly where his ass is at, in the hospital, and he ain't going nowhere. I don't think he likes that. I really do think that bothers him. I'm going to wish Ray J well wishes and quick healing. I do understand a couple of people know I had a very short stint of my own in the hospital. And no, it's not fun. And yes, you do miss your family. Yes, it is very, very limited communication via email if you're lucky enough to get some FaceTime in. Shout out to the people who checked on me. I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out Joanna. Shout out Country Thug. Shout out Huggy Pacino. Shout out Faith and JJ. Shout out Neutro Nigga. You guys go get his album too. And shout out Okra Sinfree. It makes a difference when you can reach out to people, not just your family. It doesn't always have to be your family. My family stayed in touch with me. My granddaughter actually sang me a song. She sung her heart out like I was on my deathbed. So, again, Ray J, get well soon. And I hope things work out with he and his wife, whether they finally go through with the divorce or they decide to mend their ways. Either way, it's going to have to be some serious counseling involved. Like I said, my belief is that he just really wanted the family, but he didn't want to have children out of wedlock, and that's truly understandable. Um, but honey, Sonia Norwood, Sonia, get out that boy's business, child. Let him be a man. You don't have to be so vocal in his personal life. Don't ruin. See, women have to understand there are a lot of men out here that are ruined. And when I say ruined, it's mean they're no good. They're no good for a partner, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying in life, jobs, and all other stuff, but as far as a partner, a lot of women, they ruin their sons. And I just feel like he's way too old to be running to his mom for everything. And this isn't the first time because she spoke out on his marriage before, and which I feel was inappropriate. That should be kitchen table talk, in my opinion. All this stuff said out in the open, all this family business up and out there, it's ridiculous. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. This is just something quick I wanted to do. I will be back tomorrow doing a special live in tribute to someone that was very dear to me by the name of Brandon. Brandon passed away. It'll be 2 years this month. He had fallen into drug addiction. He had just turned 18 years old. He was very, very, very close to me. And I would like to just give him a little tribute tomorrow and let him know that I miss him. And everybody, as I always say, check on everybody that you can. Love on each other. Even if it's a simple text to say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Are you okay? Even if that person responds that they are, they really may not be, but at least they know that somebody did reach out and somebody does actually care. And there is a door open for conversation and or a listening ear. Let's be there a little bit more for each other. Thank you so much for watching. This is Miss Indy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.